Ahoy, shipmates! Something fantastico today. It's the arrival in port for the first time of a brand new cruise ship, the MSC Virtuosa. Now, as is customary when a brand new ship arrives in port, she is greeted by a water salute by one of our local tugs. He has his fire hoses going full blast, generating a great spray of water, which I have to be careful with the drone, because I noticed the wind was blowing it much further than I anticipated. Something new for me. I think we should try and get a snap in while there's an opportunity. That's not too bad. I quite like some of the striations on the water there caused by the foam from the water spray. A little far away, but trying to get together. You can see those striations a bit more clearly here. Now, conditions are perfect today. Great bit of sun and some lovely colour on the water. Unfortunately, it was rather windy, so it does cause my drone to bob around. We did follow the MSC Virtuosa on the streaming cameras all the way into port. In fact, I had to delegate one of the tasks of driving the cameras to the navigator. She's come on board and will be helping us out. Well, it's looking better. Some lovely spray off the tug there. The MSC Virtuoso was due to go into service last year, but obviously because of the pandemic, things didn't quite pan out that way. She is the sister ship of the MSC Grandiosa. And in the background there you can see Britannia. It's all gearing up for an exciting couple of weeks in port with, I think there might well be a few more Maiden voyages as well. There's probably going to be a better shot here. Yeah, that's a bit closer in. I've noticed actually the video editing package does make some of these pictures slightly duller than they actually look when they're not in the package. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I have experimented with a few different things, but I haven't really put my finger. Sometimes the pictures look better. I need to experiment a little bit more. The MSC Virtuosa will be the first cruise ship to leave with passengers on May the 20th from the port of Southampton. I'm expecting an equal amount of razzmatazz then as well. Possibly some bands in the terminal and maybe another water salute, one would imagine. Not fireworks though, because I've been led to believe that departure time is around about 7 o'clock in the evening, so fireworks wouldn't be much use. Overall length, the Virtuosa is 330 metres, 181,000 gross tonnes, speed of 22.3 knots. Capacity is quite impressive. Space for double occupancy of 4,800 passengers and a maximum of 6,300. And a crew on board of 1,700. Of course, due to the lockdown restrictions and COVID restrictions and so on and so forth, the MSC Virtuoso will be leaving port with only 1,000 passengers on board, but a full complement of crew. The sun's not out quite so much in this end of port, but we get a look on the top of the MSC Virtuosa now. You can see there's all sorts of water and aquatic features. There's a rather large screen there, which is not showing the Silent Ships live stream, so rather unfortunate. And right in the very background there, you can see the new cruise terminal, the Horizon Terminal. The name was given by the competition winner. Originally, a maiden voyage was going to be from Genoa, but the pandemic's obviously changed a lot of the scheduling. So our maiden voyage will be from Southampton on May 20th. And where she'll be conducting a series of 3- and 4-night cruises from Southampton and around the United Kingdom. I think that'll be a really interesting set of cruises to go on, especially on a brand new ship with a massive number of crew on board. Some lovely clouds in the skies again today, shipmates. There's all sorts of fun and games I can see on top of the Virtuosa. But yeah, certainly if you're on there as a passenger on the maiden voyage with only 1,000 other shipmates on board, you're going to have a wonderful time, one would imagine. The water salute will continue all the way up to the far end of port and back again. Trying to get some sort of angles. First time on the channel that I've managed to film a ship coming in for the first time with the water salute, so quite pleased that I could get it all to work out. As we can see, there are lots of deck chairs on there, lots of lounges. Looks like a couple of swimming pools, more lounges, a lot of lounges on this one. Must be some sort of open air sliding roof thing in front of the screens. You can get a good old look from when you're up on the drone. There's more lounges along here. And it looks like some sort of water theme park here at the end with some water slides. No go-kart track on the MSC Virtuosa. Some of the cruises from Southampton will be slightly longer eventually, and she'll have a couple of embarkation stops in England and Scotland. Once the UK sailing schedule has been completed, I believe she'll be repositioning to Dubai for the autumn season. Certainly reminds me a little bit of the Queen Mary at the back, with that sort of amphitheatre around the pool and all the lounges and the stern. Certainly looking all sparkly and shiny new. Of course, you'd expect that. I think time for one more shot. Yeah, not really getting the water salute in at the moment. It's quite a tricky proposition. Wind is a factor. So many factors, so many firsts. Well, the MSC Virtuosa is just going to head up to the top of the docks, and she'll swing round and return and moor up just about the right-hand side where we are now. And then I'm not sure what she's doing next. I believe she was going out of port and then coming back in again, but she's definitely leaving on the 20th. So make sure you've subscribed and hit that notification bell, and then when the live stream fires up, you'll be notified. As I'm sure it'll be quite the fanfare with the first passenger ship out in port for what must be almost 18 months. Well, till next time, shipmates.